This is the face of Google we all know. The magical search bar that has all the answers. The map that guides us anywhere. The free email that connects us. It's fast, it's clean, and for billions of us, it's the front door to the internet. But what is the real cost of this free service? What happens behind that simple search bar? What are we really paying with? What if I told you that Google's true product isn't search, or maps, or Android, but you? Hello and welcome back. Today we're going beyond the search results. We will look at the data, the dominance, and the disturbing privacy implications. This isn't just an opinion. It's an investigation into one of the most powerful companies on Earth. So, let's dive in. Think of it like this. You give Google your search history, revealing your deepest questions and fears. You give it your location data, creating a literal map of your life. You give it your private emails and your YouTube watch history. In return, you get free access. But Google gets something far more valuable. A highly detailed, constantly updated data profile of you, a digital shadow. And it uses this shadow to sell access to its real customers. But do you know? Who are Google's real customers? The advertisers. Let's be perfectly clear. Google is not a search company. It is the world's largest advertising company. In 2023, over 76% of its parent company Alphabet's $307 billion revenue came from advertising. You are not the customer, you are the product being sold. But how did Google become so powerful that it can collect data on billions of people? The answer isn't a single product. It's a strategic, multi-layered ecosystem. A monopoly built one piece at a time. To understand its power, we need to see how these layers connect, forming a web that's incredibly difficult to escape. With over 91% of the global market, Google's search isn't just a tool, it's the world's primary information gatekeeper. Dominating over 70% of smartphones, Android makes Google's services the unavoidable default for billions. It's a platform of 2.5 billion users, functioning as a massive data refinery for your personal preferences. Through Chrome and its analytics on 85% of websites, Google's reach extends far beyond its own products. This is not just a product suite, it's a walled garden. So what, you might think? I get great services and I see relevant ads. What's the harm? The harm is far more subtle and dangerous than just seeing a targeted ad for shoes you looked at once. Google doesn't just know what you search for. It can infer your political leanings, your health concerns, your secret hobbies, and your real-world relationships. This level of intimate surveillance would make any intelligence agency jealous. And it's all in the hands of a single, for-profit corporation whose primary duty is to its shareholders, not to you. Google doesn't just show you neutral results. It rigs the game. Search for a flight, and Google Flights is at the top. Search for a local business, and Google Maps dominates the page. This practice, called self-preferencing, stifles innovation and limits your choices without you even realizing it. You're not seeing the best the web has to offer. You're seeing what's best for Google. This isn't just a theory. Regulators across the globe are sounding the alarm. The European Union has fined Google over $9 billion for anti-competitive practices. The US Department of Justice is suing Google in its largest antitrust case in decades, arguing it illegally maintained its search monopoly. India has also penalized the company for abusing its dominant position with Android. The world's top regulators agree. Google has crossed a line. So, Is there a way out? Are we doomed to be products forever? Not necessarily. There are alternatives. For search, you can use DuckDuckGo or Brave Search. For email, try Proton Mail. For browsers, Firefox stands for privacy. But there's a trade-off. These services might not feel as smart or seamless as Google's, because they aren't powered by invasive data collection. Using them requires a conscious choice. So, the real picture is clear. Google built an incredible utility for the modern world. But in doing so, it constructed a surveillance-based business model that thrives on our data. The choice now is ours. Do we continue to accept this free bargain, trading our privacy and the health of the digital marketplace for convenience? Or do we start demanding a better model, one where our right to privacy is not the price of entry to the digital world? It's time we see Google for what it truly is, an advertising behemoth, not a benevolent library of human knowledge. What do you think? Are you concerned about the data Google collects? Will you try any of the alternatives? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get a conversation started.